Okay, Julia's Eyes. This is a very interesting sort of horror film. Again, this is a Spanish horror film, where they seem to do some fantastic psychological stories. You have two women. They both have essentially a degenerative eye condition, so they're both slowly going blind. One of them, her sister, kills herself. And they're like, well, she died because the procedure didn't work. She, of course, was blind, had the surgery, didn't quite work out. But there's this weird song playing that the sister knew that she could not stand. So she thinks she was murdered, but there's no indication of murder. So she's now trying to talk to other people who either knew her, were friends of her, and she's also going to a place where lots of blind people hang out. So while she's trying to deal with her loss of vision, she keeps on thinking that she's being followed by somebody. So you've got a woman who's going blind, whose sister just killed herself, who believes she's seeing people. People think that she's crazy. She's also slowly losing her eyesight. So occasionally they show from her perspective, they show like a blurriness of the edges. Really interesting, sort of just nice subtlety to it. Then over time, she actually does become blind. So they deal a lot with her trying to deal with that transition, while still thinking someone or something's trying to get her. Done very well, very well. Right amount of little twists and turns here and there. Great job, because again, when you do a very, very small number of people, it makes characterization a lot easier to do. At a shade under 2 hours, they get a lot of material in, which is what makes this really good. I was trying to explain to my wife, American horror films, a lot of them are hit or miss. A good slasher film comes from France. A good psychological film tends to be Spanish. A really great ghost story or supernatural-based story, you get those from Japan. So Julia's Eyes, again, nice psychological movie with a little bit of the horror aspects sprinkled into it, with some pretty decent twists and turns.